Good night, everybody. Welcome again to Sports Frenzy, where we have the big cricket show on Thursdays. We're joined here with Devin so far. We're supposed to be joined by Shakes, and I think Stephen is going to be very late for the show, so we might have missed him with the draft. Yeah, so good to see everybody. Big up everybody who will be coming in the comment section soon. It's draft day, it's D-Day, and I will be showing you guys why they call me the guru in cricket because I'm sure that I'll be picking the best team from this ICC T20 World Cup. But first of all, Devin, how you feel? How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Could never be better.
All right, cool. Everything good. Good to hear. All right, so first of all, I just want to get a few things out of the way. Guys, where I get the house cleaning out of the way, remember to like, remember to share, remember to comment, and continue to build the brand of Sports Frenzy. All right, cool. Also, big up Anthony Henry, who just came in the comments as well. We also didn't get a chance to talk about, Australia and New Zealand in the battle of the chokers. So I want to give congratulations to Australia. We're not going to spend a lot of time on it because obviously tonight is about the draft. So just to give a little brief summary of that. Australia won a hard fought game, I thought. Big up to Australia. They won the battle of the chokers. And for me, I posted in the group, the toss won the World Cup for me, You win the toss, probably 98% of the time, you win the game. So for me, the toss won that World Cup. David, I don't know if he gave you congratulations already or
Yeah, man. Good, man.
all right. And then I also want to big up the West Indies women team. They went over there. They beat Pakistan 3-0 with some great performances. Stephanie Taylor. By the way, I played against Stephanie Taylor in high school. She slapped me up. She slapped me up over cover. But me not feel no way now because guess what? She's a superstar and she's dominating international world cricket. So big up to the West Indies women. 3-0 win over Pakistan. It's our first ODI series win in nearly 6 years. So big up the West Indies women. I'm happy for them. I don't think the West Indies women get a lot of mention. So obviously, if we do a cricket show, I have to put them in. I also want to big up the under-19 World Cup. The schedule is out for 2022, and guess what? The under-19 World Cup will be hosted by us. You know what I mean? And it will be in Antigua and Barbuda. Guyana will be getting some games. St. Kitts will be getting some games, and obviously Trinidad and Tobago. So, we will have the under-19 World Cup here with us in the Caribbean. And also, I want to tell us that we're in Group D. So in that group, Australia, Scotland, Sri Lanka, and West Indies. So everybody knows that we have a good history in under-19 cricket with Hetmaya them days. Remember, we won it under Cameron them. So we're looking forward to the under-19 World Cup, especially with it being in the Caribbean. And I don't know if Devin have anything to say about the under-19 team, but yeah, we wish them well. And the final thing is that I thought that this was a big deal. The 2024 World Cup, ICC T20 World Cup in June, it is going to be going where it has never been gone before, and it is coming here in the United States. ICC has announced that the 2024 World Cup will be in the United States along with the West Indies, and for the first time, the USA will be hosting, the World Cup. And I don't know if I'll be able to go to any games, but definitely looking forward to it. And obviously, West Indies already hosted it in 2010, so it's the second time for the West Indies. So big up to that. We look forward to 2024, where the World Cup will be in the United States, and it will be in in the West Indies. So all of that out the way, we're waiting on Sheiks to get here. So I'm just going to get through some of these comments. First of all, a lot of people are asking about what was the voting, what was the voting about. If you understand what drafting is, when you're picking a draft, you have people who are going to pick first, right? And so we're selecting a team who we think will be the best team to compete and win a tournament. So we were voting to see who will get the first pick of the draft, who will go there and pick obviously the best players. So the person who has the first pick obviously gets an advantage. And so that's what the voting was about. And as you can see in the comments, Sheiks, unfortunately, he won the voting. As you can see, he got 21 votes. Myself got 20 votes. And Devin got 5 votes. So it's unfortunate, but Sheiks will be picking first. I'm not sure how far he is, but we need to get him because we're gonna look for the draft in a bit. So Devin will be going last and I'll be going second to pick our teams. All right. The final thing that I want to mention before we get into draft, which is the main event, is Devin.
Yo,
the Sri Lanka tour is upon us. West Indies versus Sri Lanka. The tour starts on Saturday.
Saturday, right?
Yeah, the 20th to the 25th. And the squad was announced. Let me see. Can pull up the squad. Oh, them say Sheiks reach. So I think I want to see if this still after the draft. But the squad was announced, right? And the test squad reads Craig Brathwaite captain, Jermaine Blackwood, Nkrumah Banner, Ruston Chase, Rakeem the Dream Cornwall, Joshua De Silva, Shannon Gabriel, Jason Holder, Shea Hope, Kyle Mears versus Sammy Permal, Kemar Roach, Jaden Seals, the magic one that came up, Jeremy Solozano, and Jamel Warrican. That's the squad that the West Indies have put out to go tour Sri Lanka. And just before Sheiks come on, like for you, like what would it be your team? Like you can pick a 11 from the team that for go tour Sri Lanka.
I mean, to start the first test.
Yeah, the first test. And welcome to Sheiks. We just want to get a 11 from Devin if him can give you 11.
Yeah, well, Brathwaite will open.
Yeah.
I don't say obviously John Campbell not there, so I guess they're gonna open with Shea Brathwaite and Shai.
You think so?
Oh, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Who is the other opener there?
Solozano.
That's what I'm saying. Like
All right. We'll get to that. We're gonna save that for last. Cause Sheiks come. Okay. So we're gonna save that for last, and we're gonna get for talk about the we're gonna for talk about the team and Sri Lanka and all of that for last. All right. So welcome to the winner of the votes. How are you feeling, sir?
I'm proud of myself. Why? Because Demo voted for himself and still lost.
Whoa. I voted for myself on Facebook.
And still lost.
Okay. All right. Fine. So you're good. You have your paper and stuff ready for now? Wow.
Man, go print out.
I have 10 sheets. 10 sheets. I have all the squads.
Wow. All right. So obviously Sheiks has come prepared.
No. So guys, I've really been busy. So on my way, because I'm just coming back from Kingston and it's on my way. Yeah. The person I was with in the car asked her to just call the names and I just circle off. So that's all I did. So I have not really sat down and done it. So while I was at the office today, I just printed it in Kingston.
Okay, hold on. We get some breaking news here. Jamaica has filed a protest to FIFA about the disallowed goal against the USA. I don't know, boy, that I don't know if that's going to change anything.
It's a possibility that it's a possibility. There's actually an issue going on in Africa now with that South Africa,
The
Ghana.
dives?
Yes. And it's a refereeing decision, not as blatant as this one, right? However, there is conflict of interest because of where Costa Rica were in the table, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Versus Jamaica, yeah.
And the referee.
Yeah, and the referee is from Costa Rica. So it's not really far-fetched that something like this could happen. In the past, South Africa actually failed to go to the World Cup because of some refereeing decision that went for them. FIFA, I think it was Senegal, if I remember correct, lodged a protest, and South Africa did not end up at the World Cup. Senegal was the team that ended up at the World Cup. So now it's the reverse where South Africa is now lodging that appeal against Ghana. Yeah. So
oh, cool. Well, that's good. That's good. Well, I hope for the best for Jamaica because we definitely need those.
Yeah,
And we were robbed. We were robbed. It was
ridiculous decision.
I mean, Bobby Reid can miss from right where he missed from. That's fine. But when that was just clearly not a foul, the referee Costa Rican, him team got under pressure, and him just decides to call a foul where there's no foul. So I hope that this result change and we get the winner and we can move on. All right. So we're gonna get this draft started, guys. Big up Michelle in the comments. Bad man, Costa Rican ref. So Shakes, I'm going to, and Devin, I'm going to ask you guys, please do not look into the comments to select any players. You should have your players in your head, or you write it down on paper or something. But don't look in the comments. May I trust in integrity, boss.
So why me need a man comment after me never left them?
All right, fine. All right, cool. So without further ado, Shakes will now proceed with the first pick of the draft for his team. Oh, wait, don't go yet. People in the comments, also remember, when one player is selected from somebody, nobody else can pick that player. And that is why this draft is so important, that you have a lot of players, because you might think say you have all 11 down, but then people might pick them players and you have to just take them out of your team. All right. Anthony asking if him can pick. You can pick, but you feel like you're going to help Devin and Shakes. But you can go ahead.
Oh, please. And the aim of this is to see who has the better team at the end.
Yes,
right?
yes. The comments will vote who won the draft, and I'm going to ask that the producer get everybody team, and then we're gonna put it up after the show finish, and then people are gonna vote who win the draft. And on the next show we will announce it. All right. So Shakes, go ahead with your first pick in the draft, and select your player, sir.
David Warner.
David Warner.
What?
Wait. Your first pick in the draft is David Warner.
My first pick. Aren't we going?
Yeah.
Yo. All right. Warner man.
No. Hold on. Aren't we going from 1 to 11?
You can pick whoever you want, boss.
You can pick Bowler. You can pick anybody before.
Yes, I'm picking.
Pick Warner, sir.
Okay.
David Warner.
But not even have no pen. All right, fine. I thought that this was going to be a hard pick, but you picked David Warner for your first pick.
Okay.
All right, as the guru, my first pick of this ICC T20 World Cup draft is Hasaranga. He's my first pick of the draft. He is the bowler of the tournament for me, leading wicket taker. And Hasaranga is Demo's first pick. And I believe that that's the best pick somebody could have made, but him pick David Warner. So I'll take Hasaranga and move on. Go ahead, David. What's your first pick?
Give me Babar, Azam. Babar. Yeah.
Shakes a scramble now because Shakes a Babar Azam.
Me think Shakes and take
No,
Babar.
as in, what I'm actually doing is writing down the names that you guys pick.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right. So Asaranga, and then you have Babar, and you have David Warner for some reason. All right, go ahead. Go ahead,
Right,
Shakes.
I'm going to go with Mohammed Rizwan.
Oh Lord have mercy.
I know.
You know,
right?
say Shakes bad mind. The man knows me not go pick. The man knows me not go pick.
Stop it talking.
We have a cross off Rizwan. Hold on. All right. So with my second pick.
Hold on. And of course, Rizwan, as we all know, is a wicket keeper, so he's my wicket keeper.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right.
That's fine. All right. So I have Asaranga, and with my second pick of this draft, I'm going to go and I'm going to pick my wicket keeper, the man who scored the highest runs at the highest individual score in the World Cup, the man who averaged 89 in this World Cup, the man who hit the most sixes in this World Cup. I'm going for England's wicketkeeper, Josh Butler, to open the innings for me. All right? And that is why I'm the guru. I don't just come and call random names.
Yo, man,
I don't just wait, Devin, I'm host my show. I don't just go and score and look who scored the highest runs and just pick Babar Azam, you know. I don't just Google and do them stuff. You know? So I go on with Josh Butler. All right? Devin, go ahead. Oh, by the way, in the comment section, Anthony pick Boomerang. But I guess you guys can still pick him. I don't know.
Nah, we don't compete against Anthony. All right.
All right. So me have two, Shakes have two. Devin, go ahead. Oh, big up yourself, Latoya Green. Good night to you. Good night.
I'm gonna go with the second. I'm gonna go with one of the second wicket taker in the tournament. I'm going with Shamsi. I'm gonna take Shamsi.
Shamsi?
Yeah.
That's Shamsi from South Africa.
Shamsi from South Africa. Tabrez Shamsi.
All right. I think he's dropped from. Is he still the number one T20 bowler at the ICC ranking?
I think
Asaranga is number one.
Okay, so he's dropped down. And you know who have Asaranga?
Yeah,
just,
man.
Just okay,
no
all right.
problem.
Shamsi is at 2.
All right. Shakes, go ahead with your third pick, right? Yeah, third pick of the draft.
My third pick of the draft is going to be a man from South Africa. Heinrich Nortje.
I want him now.
What kind of side Shakes up pick? Well,
I'm picking a side that cannot lose. I'm picking a side. Anybody that watched the T20 World Cup knew that there's no team that could get the ball off the square against that bowler.
Shakes.
No team.
Shakes. Tell me the players we have so far.
David Warner, Mohammed Rizwan, and Heinrich Nortje.
All right. And then you have 4, right?
3.
Yeah, man. What a person name? Edit. Yeah, that's actually going to happen right now after this set. We're going to alternate it. Somebody now will go first all the time. Don't worry. You have 3, right?
Yep.
So with my third pick of the draft, after getting the picks of Asaranga and Josh Butler, I'm going to pick my captain. And there's no other captain that could captain this team than Captain Kane Williamson. 216 runs in this tournament, and he was in the top 10 of the runs getting. So he's an excellent fielder, excellent decision maker. Captain Cool himself, Captain Kane Williamson for me, for my third pick. All right, so people, remember who I'm having. Asaranga, Josh Butler, and Kane Williams. All right, David, go ahead.
All right, so I'm looking for. I'm gonna take a wicket keeper with my third pick, and I'm gonna go for the South African Quinton de Kock.
Wow.
He wasn't even
No, the man.
He wasn't even at the tournament.
Devin.
Who? Quinton the Cock.
Jesus Christ.
Okay,
All right. You know what? We're gonna make it slide. And it looks like Anthony Henry is taking all of India's team. He has Bumrah, he has Virat, and he has Ashwin. Yeah. You can't send him the league, make him come on the thing, because him can't come on the thing, you know, and thing for Steven. All right. So it's going to come now. We're gonna alternate it. It's gonna come me, Devin, Shakes. All right. Because Shakes just go first 3 times. And for my 4th pick of this draft, I'm not going to let him go away. I'm going to pick Mujib from Afghanistan.
Oh, yes. Excellent.
He is...
Good pick that.
Well, I know, you don't have to tell me say a good pick. I know it's a good pick. You don't understand. No, he took 7 wickets in the tournament at an economy rate of 5. And, you know, he bowls a new ball. So I'm definitely going to go with Mujib for my 4th pick. And then I'll allow Devin to go ahead. Go ahead, Devin.
All right. So with my next pick,
yeah,
I'm going to go with a top bowler. I'm going to go with bowler from one of the finalists, Trent Bolt.
What? Look how she a scramble.
No. I'm just writing.
She
bowler with pace.
Yeah, she can't tell me nothing. We know say they have Trent Bolt, but it's fine.
No, I didn't.
You're right. You're right on your team, Devin.
Yeah, man, I have 2 open of them already.
All right, I just want to know. So tell us the 4 we have.
I have Azam, I have Babar, and I have Quinton the Cock, the 2 open now, and the wicket keeper, and I have 2 bowler, Bolt and Shamsi.
Bolt and Shamsi. All right. Cool.
So I'll give a bowler. Since you think I'm here scrambling for Trent Bolt wouldn't have been a bad option. But there ain't any bowler that's better. If I really want to get something done, he's from Pakistan. His name is Shaheen Afridi. All
right, that's fair. I'm going to say everybody are going to go for Shaheen Afridi, so I'm not even look for him. All right. Devin, you're going to go first this time. And then it'll go me, then Shakes. So your pick now, Devin.
So, you know, so I remember I want to pick her again.
Is that I have it written down, so I'll tell you if there was a pick.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with a batsman. I'm not thinking about it pick him. Rahul Rahul from India.
Okay.
All right, I know for team I come last.
Strange picks, Devin.
Yeah.
Devin just covered the call some random names.
Yeah.
All right, so
good batsman.
1, 2, 3, 4. So this will be my 5th pick, right?
Yeah, that's 5 for Devin.
Yeah, because Devin have 5. So this will be my 5th pick. And for my 5th pick, I'm going to go with the man, the myth, the legend, who had a strike rate of 237. This man hit a 6 every 3 balls for Pakistan. I'm definitely going with Asif Ali from Pakistan as my 5th pick. All right, Asif Ali. That man can win a game for me when the chips are down, when nobody thinks there's no hope. Asif Ali has to be in my team. Shakes, go on with your 5th pick.
All right, so for my 5th pick, I'm gonna go for a bowler that was very excellent throughout the entire tournament, taking wickets early on. Chris Wokes, and he can bat.
Chris Wokes?
Correct. Top performer at the World Cup.
Yeah, this is way too easy, man.
Can't deny that one. He was a top performer at the World Cup.
This is way too easy. For Anthony's 4th pick, he got Davy from Scotland, and his 5th pick is Van der Dusen. So both him. Sheiks, you have 5?
Correct.
And Devin, you have 5?
Yeah.
Wait, 5 minutes. Yeah, I have 5.
All right. And me have 5. So this is going to be Sheiks time again for go first. And then it's going to go Devin and then me. So Shakes, your pick again.
All right. So for my sixth pick, um, for my sixth pick,
I know CX, brother. No better take
I
too long.
know. I'm going to go with the man that actually scored the fastest half century in the tournament. The man that made Chris Gayle look like he was 75. His name is Shoaib Malik.
My gosh. Man, I'm Shoaib Malik. Yeah, David, go ahead with your pick.
All right, so my sixth pick, I'm going with a guy who got like the fifth leading run scorer because everybody is gone. I'm gonna go with Asalanka from Sri Lanka.
I consider him.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Them team are no threat to me, all right? No threat.
I consider
All
him.
right.
What was it?
So here's my sixth pick. I have a lot of right-handers in my team. And the man who is going to come in to split this all up is one Moeen Ali from England. A brilliant half-break bowler at the top of the order. And he is a very good batsman to come in and steady the ship if needed. And hit to the shorter side if needed with the left-hand, right-hand combination. So Moeen Ali is my next pick. And Anthony's pick is Jason Roy. All right. So me get my next pick again. And then it's going to be Shakes Devin. So may I have a 6? Moeen Ali.
6, yeah.
All right. So after Moeen Ali, I'm going to go. Michelle is asking what's wrong with Shoaib Malik. Let me tell you what's wrong with Shoaib Malik.
Nothing at all.
Shoaib Malik is an old man.
Who,
if he play against my team right now, trust me, you won't be scratching any runs.
Who is your team?
Well, I know we're gonna name out the teams them after this. All right, we're just tell who we are. So for my pick following that up, I have Mujib, and I'm also going to now pick Tamar Mills from England. Timal Mills. He ended up with 7 wickets, and let's not forget that he got injured in the middle of the tournament.
He wasn't bad. He was excellent.
He is left arm rapid, and he has a deadly slower ball that people can't really play. Right? So for me, I'm going Mills. You have to have a left arm seamer in your team. Obviously, Shakes, I know same like a picture in a Freedy. So I had my backup. I know Trent Bolt there go. But Mills.
You didn't know that I was gonna pick him because you thought I was gonna pick Bolt.
No, I'm saying I know them two that they're gonna go with. Bolt and Shaina Freedy. Obviously, those are the obvious choices that everybody are gonna look for pick. Right. So mine is Tamar Mills. 7 wickets, left arm rapid but deadly slower balls. And he's going to be with the new ball. All right. So who say? Who for pick now? I lose count.
Yes,
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead, Shakes.
But my pick is very easy. Standout player, right? He was probably the most consistent batsman right throughout the tournament, growing from strength to strength. He's an Australian. Of course, he was man of the match in the final. Should I call his name?
Call a name for the people in the boss.
Mitchell March.
I think they would have picked him long time. All right, Mitchell March. David, go ahead.
All right.
And then you're gonna get 2 because you're gonna pick now and then pick again for start.
Oh, so I'm gonna get 2 now?
Yeah, so you go last now and then first.
All right, so I'm gonna go because I only have 2 specialist bowlers this time, so I'm gonna go with the Pakistani Shadab Khan. He had a good tournament.
Jesus Christ.
Bowled well. So I'm gonna go with Shadab. In one match he had like 5 wickets in a match. So I'm gonna go with Shadab.
Shan, that sound like a bad mind pick, brother. But nah, like.
Right.
All right, go again. And then Shakes are good than me.
I go again?
Yeah, shut up your pick, yeah, and then you go start the next
round.
Oh,
me start the next round. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right, I'm going. This is one of my favorite batsmen. I'm going with a big Australian. Eat like 3 6s in a game, finish off a game. I'm going to Steinus, and he can give me some bowling too. So I'm going with him as my all rounder.
All right, then you have a lane. Which part Shakes gone? All right, get back in Shakes. How much you have now, Devin?
I have 8.
All right, you have 8.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
Yeah. So Anthony's 7th pick is just Wood, and then him have Matthew Wade at 8. Shakes come back.
Yeah, sorry. What was Devin's picks?
Man pick Stoinis and Shadab Khan.
Stoinis and Shadab. Okay, all right.
Yeah. So your pick now, then me.
All right, my pick. Shadab. All right, so I don't have a spin team. Let me look at Mr. Demo's team. This is a big toss up, right? It's a spinner. It's a big toss up, you know. We have the Australian, we have the New Zealanders.
Boss, and the CXC brother.
No, we're trying to pick the best team, Demo. You know this. So, boy. I'm going to go for Mr. Leggy Adam Zampo. Yeah.
Horrible pick. Horrible pick.
Shut up.
All right. So it's a good thing say I'm my turn now because we don't really understand the game. So here's my pick. Right? You have 8 now, right, Shakes?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, yes.
All right, so this is gonna be my 8th pick. My 8th pick is the man, the myth, the legend. You know, Devin went and he took the wrong Khan because Rashid Khan is the man. and with Mujib already in my team, I am definitely going Rashid Khan. Excellent fielder, and a powerful low order batsman. Rashid Khan comes in my team as my 8th pick. He will be there with Mujib and Tamal Mills and obviously Hasaranga. Nobody is playing this team. Nobody at all. All right. So go ahead now, Devin, and make your. This is going to be a 9th pick.
A 9th pick. All right. So I need one more bowler to close it off, and then I'm gonna take 2 more batsmen. So, I'm gonna go with the Australian. I'm gonna go with Mitchell Stark up front.
But you don't have no bowler in our team.
I have Mitchell Stark, I have Bolt, Khan, and Shamsi.
Wow. After what Kane Williamson did to him?
Yo, Mitchell Stark go for 15, man.
Hey, Demo pick Kane, you know. So Demo go whip you.
Yeah.
All right, so you have 9 now.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Shakes, you have 8 or 9?
I have 8. You have 8.
Yeah, all right. So you are gonna go now and pick, and then me will pick my 9. Wait, let me just still something wrong with Anthony. Anthony says his 9th pick is Evan Lewis.
Wow.
Go ahead, Shakes. Go ahead.
All right. I need another bowler in my team. Last bowler for the team. That man was consistent. All right, so I'm actually going to go with Tim from New Zealand, Saudi.
Oh my gosh, bro!
What happened? that one stole your pick.
Listen, you see, you just call random names, you know. But actually, do my research for my team, them in the boss. So obviously, people, Saudi was the man who finished the tournament with the most bars in the tournament. So obviously, he's bowling well. So it was a good pick. All right, so that's your 9th, right?
But sir, why every time I pick you make it look like all my picks are bad?
No, not all, but some of them ridiculous. You get the first pick and you go pick David Warner. But anyway, see Raj there in the comments the demo side so far, obviously. That's why I made the guru in a cricket, brother. But it's coming together. We'll read it out for. No, you see that now? That's the thing I can't deal with the comment section. Because that was going to be my pick. Where Anthony just says his 10th pick. Alright? But obviously he put it in, so I won't be able to do it. Ralph would have been my pick in terms of pace. But I'm going to go then since he put it in there. No man, make it stay right.
Yeah man, take it.
You can take it.
Yes, take it.
No, I think we're gonna use him team. I think we're gonna use him team. No man, make him team.
We're using his team also?
Yeah man, we're gonna use him team.
Okay.
Because Steven are there, so we might put just team together and then make him team go up for the votes as well. Alright, so here's my pick now. This will be my 9th, right? My 9th pick is somebody who a lot of people would even consider to be in them team. But I want him in my team.
I wanted him too.
No, you relax now. Stop trying. Think what I'm gonna say. He's not no West Indian. He's not no West Indian. Stop showing me a paper, no brother. All right. So I'm going to pick Liam Livingston from England.
Oh, come on.
He has to be in my team.
Sure.
He's a right arm off spinner, a right arm leg spinner, and he was striking the ball at 158 as a strike rate. So I'm going to have Liam Livingston in my team, and definitely he will be adding a lot of diversity to that team. All right. So that's all 9 for me. 2 picks left. So may I go 1?
2 picks each.
Everybody have 2. All right. So may I go 1 now, and my team is short of 1 batsman, and I'm glad nobody picked him. A top order batsman who strike rate was 145. He was the 7th leading 6-hitter in the team. I'm going to go with the South African Aiden Markram to solidify my top 4 batting lineup. So he goes straight there, Aiden Markram.
That's a good pick.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
I'm surprised this guy didn't get picked yet, so I'm gonna go with unless me never your name, Daryl Mitchell from New Zealand. Guy, he finished with
he only performed for 1 game, bro.
208 runs in the tournament. We are talking about.
I really 1 game the man performed for us.
Let the man make him pick.
So, did well for his team, so I'm gonna go with Daryl Mitchell.
All right, so that's 10 for you, 10 for me.
Yeah.
Shakes, go ahead and pick your 10th pick.
All right, so for my 10 pick, let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boys.
Kem said Devin just did it for phone. Almost that. It might just call some random names. But all right.
Better than phone team, man. What you talking about?
All right, go on, Shakes. Go ahead.
All right. Boy, Demo, you kind of mess up my team, you know. You took 1 pick that I really wanted, and that was Markram. So now I'm actually scrambling to find a batsman.
Yeah, stop the scrambling, brother.
So I am actually going to go for. All right. So since nobody, hold on. Oh yeah, Devin actually picked an Indian. I'm going to go.
Put a timeline on it. Yeah, take too long.
Listen, I'm actually going to go. I'm not going for the Indian. I'm actually going to go for a man that was very instrumental in Australia winning the tournament. His name is Matthew Wade.
Matthew Wade?
Matthew Wade, yes.
Oh my gosh, that's a horrible pick. That's a horrible pick. But all right, so everybody have 10 now, right?
All right.
All right. So Anthony gave his.
Hold on. Anthony picked.
Anthony said him give Matthew Wade, but me never say that.
Oh, all right. So
yeah. His 8th pick. His 8th pick was Matthew Wade.
Oh, all right. All right, fine. So let me X out his name.
Yeah, and
So
his
let me
11 pick
go.
is Mahdi Hassan from Bangladesh. So nobody pick Mahdi Hassan either.
No. It's easy. I'm gonna go for Rohit Sharma.
Wow, Rohit Sharma. That batting lineup they long. So that's 10 for you.
Yep, 10.
10 for you, David.
Yeah, everybody have 10 now.
All right. So I'm going to start because Sheikh started last time. Devin is going to second and Sheikh's are going to end because I him start the whole picks. We're now picking no 12 man on the bench. All right. So for my last pick, obviously I will not be leaving out a West Indian. The top performing West Indian. The man who took one of the catches of the tournament off his own bowling. The man who ended up with 5 wickets in the tournament at an economy rate of 7. He did not embarrass himself in this World Cup. Akil Hussain comes into my 11 and completes the All-Star 11. The one who is going to win this draft easily. Akil Hussain comes in for me. And that's my team.
The one West Indian. See that the one West Indian.
All right, good. So Devin, pick your final.
I pick my final, and I'm not leaving out a West Indian. I don't care what y'all said. And people say I'm taking Shimran Etmire for my final pick.
Shimran Etmire as a final pick. All right, that's it. Cause we're gonna ask another order after this, because you can't just call random names and things like that. All right, and then Sheikhs to complete our draft for the night. Sheikhs, please give us a final pick, and don't make it be something in the comments.
Yeah, I'm trying not to.
Michelle said no West Indian couldn't make our team.
None can make my team, Michelle. Michelle and I are on the same page every single meet.
Yeah. you wanna ask Etmire for why? Devin, why you pick Etmire? Because they're just a West Indian vibe.
Devin, when we go and find my player.
Good batsman. And people may say he perform. Most time he batted too low down the order. Most of the time, and he was really trying to get the ones on the twos. So I feel if he batted higher up the order, he would have performed better.
Okay. Sports Frenzy in the comments saying that I'm shorter for pacer. Don't worry. I'm going to give me 11. I'm going to show you how this all come together. But go ahead, Sheiks. Yeah, take too long to give you a last.
Question. Did somebody say, I'm trying to remember if Devin said Conway. Did he say Conway?
No, nobody no pick Conway.
Oh, no, he picked Mitchell, sorry. Darrell Mitchell.
Mitchell.
Yes. I'm going for Devon Conway. A consistent performer throughout the tournament for New Zealand.
All right, cool. And there you have it, folks. The conclusion of our draft. We have selected our players. We're now picking a bench and not 12 man and none of them. Something there. And here is the teams. Exactly 3 keepers. But we will get to it. But here are the teams coming out. And I may ask the producer for just hold it, because he put out my team first, right? And here's how I'm going to lay it out for everybody before. All right. So obviously, like I said, I'm not hear the man even pick no captain, you know. But my captain is Kane Williamson, right?
But there was only one captain that
but you're not gonna tell me when time I found the chance. See, the man put out my team first. So let me just explain to the viewers what's happening here, how it all comes together as a guru. All right. So my captain is Kane Williamson, and the person opening the batting for me is Josh Butler. I got Josh Butler there, and he will be opening with he pick Rizwan, so I can't even, that's why I didn't get Rizwan. So I have to change my opener, and I have to go there now, and I have to use Aiden Markram, who was going to bat at 3. So Butler and Markram would open. And then at number 3, I'm going to have Captain Kane Williamson. Everybody have to slide up the order a little bit, because somebody thief Rizwan from me, who was going to be my wicket keeper. So with Butler and Markram there, steady opening partnership. Kane batting at number 3. Then right there coming at number 4, we have Moeen Ali, the left-hander, to split up things. At number 5, is where the hard hitting starts to come in place, because we have Liam Livingston, who is a hard hitting batsman, to come at 5, and him and Asif Ali can switch up anytime, 5 and 6. That's just all power, all brute force, 5 and 6. Yeah. After 5 and 6, between Livingston and Ali, Asaranga smacks the ball as well. He was right up there in the 4 hitting and the boundaries. So he's at number 7. Don't write off Shadam. Don't write off. Who mo pick again? Cause somebody take Shadab Khan, so me take Rashid Khan.
You take Rashid.
Right? So don't write off Rashid Khan. He comes in at number 8. And then we have Akil Hussein at number 9. And we have Mujib at number 10 with Tamal Mills closing it off at 11. So my bowlers will be Mills, left arm pace, a lot of variation in there with obviously Mujib. So one off spinner with my left arm pace. Both of them bowl the new ball well. Then you have Hasaranga to come. You have 4 from him, 4 from Akil. You have 4 from Liam Livingston. And if I want, I can give more in Ali a bowl. It's just all out, a lot of class oozing from that team. And Kane Williams will just marshal that team really well. All right? So that's how we do it. That's how my team comes together. And that's how I chose my team with those people in mind. And as Kems is saying, Demo might get his predictions wrong, but him can pick a team. Yeah? All right. So we're going to ask now, who for team come up next? Shakes. Sports Frenzy says Shakes team go up. So Shakes, explain to the people why.
And guys, I don't have 3 keepers. I have 2 keepers. And it's not because I want 2 keepers in my team. Why they are there is a draft. If somebody goes off the board, you have to pick persons that actually performed. Isn't that what we're doing? We can't just pick random people like how Devin picked Hetmeyer. And then everybody
just give me a walkthrough of your team, boss.
But anyway, I don't see how Demo's team can beat this team, because this team was the best performing team at the World Cup. Let me begin. The openers, David Warner and Mohamed Rizwan. David Warner grew right throughout the tournament. Right throughout the tournament. Nobody can say nay. Even performed in the final. And your best performance needs to come in knockout phases. So the semi-final and final. And David Warner performed. So that's 1. 2, Mohamed Rizwan. What can we say about Mohamed Rizwan? It was a toss-up between him and Babar Azam. Devin actually picked him. So I went for Rizwan. Excellent keeper. We all know performed well throughout the tournament. Number 3, only one Indian got into my team. They had some infighting in that team, but Rohit Sharma would be my 3rd batsman. 4th, the man that was the MVP in the final, very consistent. As I said, another one that grew right throughout the tournament, was always there making runs in Mitchell Marsh. Nobody can argue with that pick. Number 5, the man that scored the fastest half century in the tournament. So if I really need quick runs, it don't matter who is bowling, he's just gonna use his experience and demolish all of Demo's bowlers. He can take Hasaranga, anybody. Even if he wants to give Moeen Ali a bowl, Shoaib Malik will destroy them. At number, so that's number 5. Number 6, another man that performed. Yes, guys, he's not the wicket keeper. Somebody just pointed out that it's always good to have a backup wicket keeper. Yes, that's exactly what Devon Conway is. But at the same time, he was one of the top runs performers for New Zealand. So he gets into my team.
Yeah.
So that's number 6. Number 7, a top all-rounder. He was excellent, one of the very best with the ball, especially during the power play. and that's when you need to restrict teams or take wickets. His name is Chris Wokes.
Okay.
Number 8, the man that nobody could get off the square, the South African. Many people don't know him because they can't even pronounce his name, right? But this man has been performing from last year coming into this year, especially during the IPL. Heinrich Nakia, right? You literally can't get him away. You wouldn't even think he's that fast, but he's so quick that the ball is literally in Mohamed Rizwan's glove even before you can swing your bat. Number 9, the best left arm pace in the tournament, in Shaheen Afridi. You literally cannot get away his Yorkers. He's a wicket-taking bowler. If you want something to happen, just call on Shaheen. Number 10, as Demo pointed out, I think Demo wanted this pick in the New Zealander. But as you rightfully said, he has the most dot balls in the tournament.
Yeah.
And for 2020, if I have the best bowler to not concede runs in Team Southie, you can't go wrong. And then yes, everybody might listen. It's a toss-up in terms of from a final pick, the 11th pick in Adam Zampa. But guess what? Even though he's not a name to set the world alight, his performances were top draw right throughout the tournament. A very consistent bowler, right? Wicket taking and in terms of runs restrictions, he was one of the wrist spinners that really did not go for runs in the tournament. I honestly cannot remember a match where you can say he was picked apart.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah, I can't remember that. So yes, that's my 11.
But for me, that side they can't beat my side. All right, David.
Okay.
All right.
Tell us about the 11 because Kim's want to know.
Shakes pick all the wicket keeper them, so I had to go with a keeper who could be captain.
Wait. Shakes, why your captain is it?
Easy. David Warner.
Oh, Warner is the captain.
Easy. Yes, he has captain experience.
Okay, all right.
Really and truly, Demo. Let me just add this. Yeah. There was only one captain that could actually have been selected for the entire tournament, and that was really Kane Williamson.
Yeah.
There was no other standout captain for the tournament.
Babar was a standout captain. We are talking about.
Come on.
What do you mean, come on? The man of Pakistan playing sublime cricket and he was making runs. What are you talking about? Babar is a shout, boss. But anyway, go ahead, Devin.
Yeah, so Quentin de Kock, I choose him because of the keeper. He only played like 4 games. All the keepers were gone. So I chose him to open with Babar Azam, and Babar obviously would be the captain.
Why never pick Puran?
Puran, oh well, yeah.
Puran was a better performer.
But he played 3. I think he played 3 games. He got like 80 other runs.
Yeah, but the man explain him team the boss.
So Babar would be the captain. Raul will come down next. K. Raul. He played like 5 games, scored like 198 runs. Now this guy now, when some of y'all raise eyebrow when I pick him, Asalanka, he played like 6 games and he scored over 200 runs, 231 runs. That was a big pick. That was a big pick. Side didn't make the knockout, so I don't know why Demo surprised when I pick Asalanka.
But you see the thing on just go in at the thing and pick who scored the most runs and them. So, we know.
Most run because if his team didn't advance forward, you can't judge him based on the knockout. If
exactly.
Yeah, but you're messy.
Because you're saying certain player will do well in the knockout. If his team wasn't in the knockout stage, you can't.
No, that's not the point. My point is this:
perform at crunch time.
Uno pick the players them based off of that and not against the matchup against each other's teams or we're gonna pick. Asalanka can't but nobody from my bowling lineup, boss.
Why not? Why not?
Anyway, go finish your
right.
team.
So he'll be there at 4. He'll be there, and then Etmire, and then I have two big hitting to finish off a game. Tynes to finish off a game, and Daryl Mitchell they can finish off a game and need the quick runs. Now for my bowling department.
Wait, which number Mitchell is say about?
Good question. Mitchell to finish off his innings.
Mitchell is at 6. Mitchell is at 5. Tynes is at 6.
Okay.
Right. So you put the opener so far down?
8 Maya the way?
No, 8 Maya is at 4.
Oh, 8 Maya 4. Okay.
All right. So for my bowling now, best bowling attack.
Hey. Right.
I have the two quick left-hander. Mitchell Stark can go for runs, but he can give me the wicket. And I have Bolt, and I have Shamsi, the second T20 bowler in the tournament, and he's one of the best bowler in the T20, along with Shadab Khan.
Okay. All right. So
and then now, if I want another bowling, I can go with Steiners for a little 1 or 2 over.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. So there you have it. There you have it, guys. Akil's team. He says Bumrah, Virat Kohli. Kohli is his captain. Ashwin, Josh Davy, Rasivanda Hoosen, Jason Roy, Josh Hazelwood, Matthew Wade, Evan Lewis, Ralph, and Mahedi Hassan from Bangladesh. That's his team. And him give him explanation through all of that, but I can't bother scroll through everything and find that. So there you have it, guys. I think the producer and the host want to chime in a bit before we finish off a little bit with the Sri Lankan tour that starts on Saturday. So go ahead, Levon, and tell us what you think about the draft.
Yeah, man. Good night, panelists, and good night to the commenters. I mean, some surprising picks by some of you guys, but as I was saying, Dimo, I like your team, yes, but I just think your team lacks a pacer.
Can't beat my side.
That's just my criticism of your team. You need a pacer.
We have Tamal Mills.
That's the only pace bowler that you have in your team.
Yeah,
some Tamal Mills. Who do you go to?
Who go to? New ball bowling specialist Mujib. 4 from Mujib, 4 from Mills. That's 8 overs.
I think you lack a spinner.
What?
You lack a spinner, man. You not in a pacer. You lack a pacer in your team.
Listen to me, host. 4 overs from Tamal Mills, 4 overs from Mujib.
Boss man, you're the host. I'm the producer tonight.
Yeah, producer. Zine, that's 8 overs already. Then Akil obviously I go bowl 4. Very economic, going at 7 and over. How much that? That's 12 overs. So we just need another 8. Asaranga, obviously, that's 16 overs. And we have Liam Livingston for share up with Moeen Ali. We don't need the seamer.
What I'm saying though, are you going to bring these spinners down to the back end of the innings where all these teams are going for runs?
Mujib bowl 2 up top and then 2 at the back end. Asaranga can bowl anyway.
Remember in Demo, we're talking about this tournament, as in that, those pitches.
Hold on. You know, Asaranga took a hat-trick against South Africa in the back end. I wonder if you know that.
Yeah, but how many South Africans in our teams?
Okay, I'm just saying. But you know, make the man cannot bowl at the back end.
No, we're not saying that. We're not saying that.
My players, them can bowl anywhere at any time. That's all.
But you know what the producer is saying is that it's much harder to bowl at that time. If I remember, this is basically a one-off game,
Yes.
Yeah. So he's saying that your team lacks a pacer.
No, my team is fine. Tamal Mills is rapid and he gives us the slow ball. But anyway, I accept your criticism.
For Shakes now, on the contrary, where Dima lacked a pacer, your team lacked a spinner. You only have Zampa, and I mean, yes, you could say that North Tier was actually economical, in which yes, he was.
And run and
up front, and also yes, he'll also do that, and Shine also. But I think you lack a spinner because sometimes we saw these pacers tend to travel, especially Shine at the back end of the innings. Whenever that man bowled the 19th or the 20th over, he travels. So if you factor in that, I think your team lacked a spinner.
Question. How many matches did Shaheen go for runs except that semi-final match?
In another one, man, I think he went for 20 in a previous game before that.
Come on. Listen.
You can check it, man. You can check it.
All right. So it's easy for my team, right? In terms of Tim Saudi, Shaheen Afridi, Chris Wokes, Nokia, right? That's 16, right? It means that you're not going to make a lot of runs in the first place from my team. So listen, even if one of my bowler go for a few runs, no problem. Because guess what? I have Sauti and Chris Wokes who were so miserly during the entire tournament, right? So even if one of my bowler go for runs and you're saying that I lack a spinner, but really and truly, if you realize throughout the tournament, when you check the teams that actually reached to the final, how many spinners did they really have? New Zealand was the only team that had 2 spinners,
Yeah,
that reached the final. Yeah, all the other teams, it's really the pace bowlers. Take away West Indies, because we can't look at it from a West Indian perspective. We have to look at it objectively and say, oh, all the other teams, their bowlers did excellently throughout the tournament, right? A lot of the top bowlers, they did well. It's just that in terms of some of the batsmen that we expected good runs from, never performed, right? So that's why we're actually selecting the best team come the end of the day. But the pace bowlers were the ones that did all the damage throughout the tournament, which is why for Demo's team, Demo only has 1 bowler. And guess what? He can't even stay fit. So how are you going to win the match?
Decent point. But personally for me, I just think you're like a spinner. But
no problem.
With Devin team, I thought Devin was probably just in a bubble and just decided to say, here what, I'm just going to throw some names in because I'm looking at it right now and I see 4 openers. You can't pick a team that Devin with 4 openers. I mean, Babar, Azam, QDK, Kale Rahul, and also Daryl Mitchell. Those are all openers. When you look at the middle order, boy, you have to scratch it because Marcus Stoinis, until the back end of the tournament, that man couldn't scratch him age either. So I think Devin team lacked a lot of thought process. That's just me. While with Akil now, boy, it seems like Akil was just picking the Indian team and then just throw a couple of the names in.
Akil
go and take over the program.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's between our teams to see who will be the winner. But I know who will win.
So here's the thing. We're going to leave all of that up to the people in the comment section. They're going to vote for the winner. I think I'm going to announce the winner next Thursday when we come back. So look out for that. We're going to put up the poll again like we did for the thing. Yeah, to see who's team win. And I hope the producers can get the teams up. Like, you know, when them pick like a team and you have it up. And
I was gonna say in terms of the order, right? They should contact us, read the order so that we put up in order instead of just randomize.
Exactly. And you see Anthony say he thought his team. Oh well, you see if he had the link, he could have come explain himself and stuff. But in the comment section, it's kind of hard to keep up with where I say. All right, so people in the comments, we're going to put it out on the Facebook page and we're going to put it out on YouTube. We're going to vote for the winner, and then we will see who is the real guru of cricket. Obviously, people are going to vote for Shakes because of some popularity contesting. That's how we got the first pick of the draft, because of popularity contest.
You voted for yourself and lost.
but it's good. But thank you guys for participating. I really wish Stephen was a part of it to make it harder for you guys, because obviously you would lose some more players that you wanted. All right. So we're just gonna take a couple minutes to just go through the Sri Lanka series, because obviously we won't be here again because the series starts on Saturday. So we won't be here to talk about it until next week, Thursday. All right. So obviously I was going through the team with Devin, and I was asking him what you guys think of the team. You know the team already, Shakes? You hear the team that I was announced?
No. I didn't. I was on the road. Remember I said I went to Kingston.
Yeah. All right. So I'm just going to read out the team for people who haven't heard. The team to tour the Sri Lankans are Craig Brathwaite, captain, obviously, my batsman. Jermaine Blackwood, the vice captain. And Kuma Banna, Ruston Chase, Raheem the Dream Cornwall, Joshua De Silva, Shannon Gabriel, who miraculously is fit again, Jason Holder, Shea Hope, Kyle Myers, Versami Pramal, Kemar Roach, Jaden Seals, Jeremy Solozano, who is the eye papa in that team, and it's wrapped up with Jamel Warrikan. That's the team that will take on the Sri Lankans in Sri Lanka, and it starts on Saturday, so from the 20th to the 25th, and that's the squad that they announced. Now for me, is like everybody. The big talk of this whole thing is Solozano coming in. No JC, well, no John Campbell, no Shane Mosley, like who, no, what name? I can't see that. I can't see that. But no Kieran Powell, and
Yeah, man.
it's like who's going to be the opener? Now Salazar averages 23. He averages 23 in regional cricket, and obviously I think he made some runs in the best of the rest game, and he's just thrown into the test team to face a trial and a baptism of spin over there in Galle, because that's a turning wicket. Sri Lanka has a lot of spinners over there that turns the ball, and usually teams just want to win the toss and bat first and make a lot of runs, and then try bowl out the teams when the pitch starts to deteriorate. So I don't know what you guys make of the team. I don't know what you make of the inclusion of Solozano to open with Craig. You can go ahead, Sheiks, and give me your thoughts. Once Campbell open me, say you can say that if you want, but John Campbell for me should have been the man. But anyway, that's a different story. Sheiks, what do you make of the team?
So I'm going to try to give you my 11. Salazano, is he really getting into the team?
Yeah, there's no other opener who are going to open.
That's what I'm wondering.
So sorry. So let me give you some context. Like the selectors played the best of the rest game and they batted Shea Hope at 4. Right? They did that deliberately. They wouldn't have want him to open in the game and make him a bat at 4. Yeah, in that game, Shea Hope make 101 not out and 71 not out, batting at number 4. So Shea Hope is going to bat at number 4. He's not going to be opening. So
because I was actually wondering if Shea Hope was going to be the opener.
No, he's going to bat at 4, and they're going to use Craig and Solozano. That's why he's in the team, and no Mosley, nobody else. So
all right. So let me give you my 11 then. You my 11. All right. So if we're working with Salazano in the team, right, along with Craig Brathwaite, then Nkrumah Bonner. Unfortunately, Kyle Myers still is in this team. Jermaine Blackwood. So that's 1, 2. Let me just tick them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So Craig Brathwaite, Salazano. Craig Brathwaite, Salazano. Nkrumah Bonner, Shea Hope, Jermaine Blackwood. Then Kyle Myers. Or Kyle Myers might actually come before Jermaine Blackwood. I mean, it doesn't really matter who bats where. It ain't gonna really make a difference in terms of the position. Followed by Jason Holder, then Joshua De Silva. Chase won't play. I'm going to go with Cornwall, Jaden Seals, and Kemar Roach.
All right, good. So you bring up a good point, and this was going to be the main talking point before Devin chime in. So for me, the team basically going to play on that pitch is a big selection dilemma in terms of spinners and seamers. Now, it can be argued that it will be Hope versus Chase, or Hope or Mayers versus
Chase.
Yeah, or Mayers versus Chase for a spot. Because guess what? Playing over there, so you're going to use Chase as another spinning option. and he also plays spin well. Now for me, Hope I go play, yeah, but I'm not going to play Jaden Seals. So here's my
what if they make Blackwood? What if they make Blackwood ball?
yeah, they can do that. But here's my 11. I'm going Craig and Solazano to open. I'm batting Banner at number 3 because nobody else wants to do it, and Hope definitely doesn't want to do it. I'm going to play Hope at 4. I'm going to play Blackwood at 5, and Chase are gonna miss out for me as well. I can't drop Myers because
I
he's
don't
done.
understand you.
Wait, no. I can't drop Myers because of the subcontinent thing. He went over to Bangladesh and we saw what he did, and it was just off of hope say I'm gonna come and click again. He was very good in the Caribbean against Sri Lanka. Can make like back-to-back half centuries against them, and if they score some runs. So he's going to bat at 6 for me. You want to say he would have got Chase, but Chase me would play. Holder is going to bat at number 7, Da Silva at number 8, Raheem the Dream Cornwall at number 9, and obviously this team is very batting heavy. Zine, batting heavy. Roach is going to play for me, and I'm going to play Warrican. Because I'm not going to play Chase, Warrican is going to be my second spinner. So I'm going 2 spinners in Cornwall and Warrican, and I'm going to go Roach and Holder as the seamers. And the thing is, like, people think, say, you know, this series or some, remember that this is the test championship points we play for, and I think they're doing it by percentage now or whatever madness they might do, and we're at 50%. All right, I think we're 3 out of 4 teams we play already. Yeah, and people cuss out West Indies all the time, or cuss out the T20 team, but the test team has been decent.
The best performing,
yeah? Like
the best performing team in recent times.
From the 8 series, well, the 8 games we'll play, we've only lost 3. I think it was 3. Yeah, because we win 2-0 in Bangladesh, we drew 0-0 with Sri Lanka, and we lost 2-0 to South Africa, and then it was the 1-1 with Pakistan. So we lost 3, we won 3, and we drew 2. So the test it's kind of decent. Yeah. So
you know, but Dima, you can say it. It's the best performing out of the 3.
Yeah. So I don't want to go over there and lose the first game, especially. So I'm gonna go batting heavy. In that, I'm gonna play with the 2 spinners, Cornwall and Warrican. Jaden Seals has been performing well, but you know, he will get him opportunity because he get called up for play Sri Lankan Premier League. So he'll play over there in Sri Lanka. So
Demon, you always make it look like we are so far apart in how we think about cricket and West Indian cricket, yet still you only have 1 player different from me.
Yeah, Warrican
versus Jaden Seals.
Yeah, so me would have it. Would have that. But let me hear what Devin said before
well if based on the context you're explaining that because initially I was saying to you I would go with Oak batting, but you're saying that they play him at number 4 during the trial match, and obviously they're gonna go with Solazano as the opener. So the team is not too difficult to pick because you have Craig up there, Solanza, that's 2, Bonner will come at 3, Hope at 4. And I hear people calling for Myers. Still put Myers because he excelled down there, so I'll use him in those conditions. Myers and Blackwood is a vice captain, so
him now get dropped.
You know that he can't bat though, right?
Oh, make the man tell him thing before he gets.
No. I'm just saying that I know because we keep on saying he performed down there. Listen, he got lucky.
Who got lucky?
Kyle Myers. He
boss, make the man finish him team. Because I don't know where.
But
Devin, because that's nonsense.
All right, and then the keeper is Amos Da Silva. They're not gonna leave out Ola, and we're not gonna leave out Roach. All right, so definitely you have to go to spinner in Cornwall, and Warrican to me, I don't know. I've seen him not one except for that game against Bangladesh, and I know it's a better condition down there, but I'm just gonna rely. I'm gonna overuse Biggs. Biggs gonna do a lot of
Biggs.
and I'm gonna go Seals because I like the way Seals ball. I want to
Thank
give
you.
him.
Yeah,
Thank you,
but
Devin.
but
I
yeah,
know. If you take out Seals and put in Warrican because of the condition, I
Yeah.
can't be mad at you for that.
yeah, but may I
Warrican is
say
gonna go for runs. He's a run.
there's also, I know you said the team easy for pick for
Final
you.
point. Oh, me, I'm gonna make Demon for your content because
Yeah.
when I was watching them down here, right?
Mm.
And even though when I see Cornwall ball is like it, even though they get the wickets, it seemed like he's going to get a wicket because he's bowling some wicket taking deliveries.
Yeah.
Warrican, the man just consistently a pitch short.
Yeah, but
Cornwall ball more delivery to trouble the batsman based on when I watch him down here.
boss,
Pitch short.
boss, variety in cricket is very important. And if you have everybody who do regular off spinner, regular seamers, we not even have a left arm seamer, no nothing. But for a left arm spinner for come where turn the ball opposite way, and we're not gonna use Permal because obviously Warrican ahead of Permal in other thing. And I mean Permal is in the squad, but Warrican seems to be ahead of him because he was the one who played with Cornwall in Bangladesh, especially in the subcontinent. Yeah. So Warrican would have been the man. Him offer something different, turning the ball away from right-handers. And I mean, it's either him, Permal, or Chase. Because you said the team easy for pick, but to leave out Chase, it kind of difficult as well. So for Hope or Chase, Mayers or Chase. There was talks about dropping Da Silva, but the president come out and rubbish that straight away because people say Hope must keep because Da Silva in a no form. But he came out and said that his knees are not good enough to be keeping for the whole of the test series. So are in a test match. So that's rubbish and that's not going to happen. So Da Silva will play. So I know you guys said the team easy for pick, but I don't think it's that easy. It's a toss-up between Hope Chase or Myers Chase because a lot of pressure is on Kyle right now. So it rough.
Yeah, because you can't bat.
So so how you guys see it? Let's look to wrap up now. How you guys see in this series? A 2-match series. I don't want to lose the first game. Just don't lose the first game, and I think we should be fine. So how you see it going? What's the series score?
I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. Just because this is a young Sri Lankan team.
Yeah.
I really don't expect these games to last more than 4 days. Yes,
Yeah.
I really don't expect them to last more than 4 days. Probably so. Probably I hope that we can get a score of 400. In it's 4 innings.
If you get that, you win, man.
Yeah. So hopefully we can get one of that from West Indies. I'm looking at probably 340 at best. Probably 340 at best from West Indies. 340 at best, and then scoring 200. Maybe you can do something 500, about 550 runs in the match.
Yeah.
Should put you in good stead. But as I said, you can't really bat for time because these teams can't really bat. So there's no way. And as you said, even for Sri Lanka have spinners. West Indies don't really have the patience.
Yeah.
To see.
Well. You have to sing low. When you say that, Craig Brathwaite has patience. So you have to, and Bonner has patience. But go ahead.
Yeah, but you need that right throughout the team at various periods of the game. Because remember, a man can be seen out a session, and then all of a sudden he just gets out in some freakish way, right?
Yeah.
So basically you need that consistently right throughout the team. So as I said, 4 days, hopefully we can make 550 is kind of stretching it, 500 runs. As I said, 500 runs in each test can probably get us 1-1 draw. If we don't, then I see us losing. Well, if there's no rain, because surprisingly there has been rain in Sri Lanka.
Wash out the practice games.
Yes, there has been rain of late. So rain could actually cause one of the games to draw. outside of that, so if there's rain, Sri Lanka 1-0. If there's rain, Sri Lanka 1-0. If there's no rain, I'm hoping for a 1-1 draw.
All right, Devin, what's your score prediction?
So I was first before even this, I was looking at the weather forecast from like about a few days ago, because once there's a test match, I always like to go to buy the match for a draw because they pay big odds.
Yeah.
So when I look at the rain condition, it's only one day, which is the last day. There's like a 70% chance of rain. All the other days is like less than 10% chance of raining. So I think there's be a result in the first game, and I'm hoping that we can, like, if we win the toss, be confident and stop trying like it's like the regular like one day on T20 to put the opposition in. Try
a Pollard style.
Yeah, and try and bat and make a big score and see if we can put a pressure on them. So I'm thinking they can win this first game, on the second game we'll draw. I'm very optimistic and they have confidence playing against this team. I think they can win this series one game. I'm just
all right. And Michelle is saying 1 draw game and the West Indies win 1.
Yeah. That's my prediction for the series, to Michelle.
So you have West Indies winning the series then?
Yeah, 1-0.
All right. So here's my prediction, and everybody, I can't get the prediction wrong, like we say, it don't really matter. But for me, on that pitch over there in Sri Lanka, after that first day, it's going to be baptism by spin. They have some spinners over there that will cause us a lot of problems. I don't think that we play spin particularly well.
Nope.
I think that Ruston Chase is one of the better players of spin, and it's going to be hard for him to get in the team. But all that being said, I think Dikwela is still on a ban for Sri Lanka. That's a big miss for them. And I think that, we just might have enough riding confidence on our test series games. Only losing 3 of 8. It's unheard of for kind of West Indies over there right now. So I'm going to go positive, and I think that we're going to win the series 1-0. I think it will be a drawn game, and then we'll go win 1. With the captain Craig Brathwaite doing his thing. He got some runs in the warm-up game as well, and hopefully She-Hope can come back good in a red ball cricket. All right, so before we go, I give a minute each to say what we have to say, and then we're going to just call it a night. Again, thanks for coming on, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the draft picks, and we'll see who we win later on. So, Shakes, take a minute. Tell us what you have to say, and we'll move.
Can I go last or second? Sorry.
All right. Go ahead, David. Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to go with basketball. I'm going to talk a little about basketball. I'm talking about my team, Lakers. When Kem's around, Kem's like to talk about his team, Lakers. But Kem's not a real Lakers fan. He's a LeBron fan. I'm a Lakers fan from Kobe days. Like most of these people, they're just LeBron fans, so and LeBron is at Lakers, so he's a Lakers fan. When LeBron leave the Lakers, you're not going to talk about Lakers no more. So I'm one of the original Lakers fans.
Rain, you one, Rain.
Doesn't matter who is there, I'm still supported. Right now, we're at a 500 record. Even with LeBron out, I'm not expecting this is some poor performance. Westbrook is there doing Westbrook. You know what I mean? Yo, I used to tag him to say when he make all these horrible shooting, and I say I can't jump on the Westbrook bandwagon because he's not my team. But no, I have to start put some pressure on him now. Because he's doing some dumb stuff, not being focused in games, and keeps with this horrible shooting. If you keep shooting, like I was watching the last game with him, keep shooting the 3 balls so bad, and then try and get that man sometime about 18 assists a game. Try and get the other players involved then. Do something else then. You know what I mean? Get the rebounds then. And stop with the extra shooting. Be like a Ben Simmons then. You know what I mean? Defend. Go and get your assists. Make your basket when you can. And the team has some shooters. We have Malik Monk. We get Malik Monk. We get Wayne Ellington. We have shooters. Use up the shooters. Carmelo is shooting the 3 ball good too. So, boy, it's unacceptable. Even though LeBron James has been out for like almost 2 weeks now. He's coming back on Friday, I'm hearing. But we should not be 8-8 in the Western Conference.
All right, boss. I mean, I know why people are surprised, like them just start watch Facebook. That's what he does. He tries to shoot his way to trouble all the time, and him live with it and die with it. But yeah, Shakes, go ahead.
Oh yeah. So sorry guys. Football. Theodore Papa Whitmore. The Jamaican situation. Um, this is a little bit too late. I remember I was
Wait. Is he sacked or is he not sacked? Cause I see two different stories.
no, he hasn't been sacked.
Okay.
Yes. The recommendation was made for him to be fired. So they are supposed to meet. Yeah. So they're just waiting on for that meeting to take place. But I remember going into these two fixtures, I said that Jamaica would get 6 points. 6 points was literally there for the taking, right? People really laughed at me when I said, oh, we're going to beat America and we're going to beat El Salvador. And guess what? We made the wrong choices for the first match against El Salvador. We should have beaten El Salvador comfortably, right? For the America match, we were so better than them. Because of what happened in El Salvador, I switched my pick and said, guess what? It's just time to pack up and go because we needed 6 points because I knew that Panama would just distance themselves from us. We have Canada, Mexico. Right now, of the four teams at the top, Mexico is the weakest of the four. Mexico. Yes, and it's really not easy to fathom that Mexico is the weakest team out of all of those four teams, right? And for me, I think it just comes a little bit too late to get up and bring in a new coach because you're basically saying that this coach needs to come in and win every single game for us to have a chance. Not for us to qualify, no, for us to have a chance. Because we not only have to beat all those other teams, so Canada, US, Mexico, Panama, El Salvador, and Honduras, yes. We don't just have to beat them, but we have to hope that everything goes in our favor. That cannot happen. Why? You normally need one team to go in your favor, but literally we need 4 teams.
Too many variables.
So there are thank you. There are too many variables for us to get to the World Cup. So guess what, guys? You guys can stop dreaming about Qatar. Listen, you guys wouldn't have even made it to Qatar because it's too far, and it's very easy to get to the 2026 World Cup, right? So guys, go and think about the future because that's the only thing we can do, unfortunately.
All right, Shakes there with the lack of optimism as usual. So again, guys, thanks for coming. Thanks for participating in the draft. We'll talk a little bit about the West Indies. Anthony's still believing in the comment section that we can make it to Qatar. Go listen to some Oral Tracy up where I go, and get some vibes right. All right. So again, continue guys to like and share and subscribe to Sports Frenzy. Continue to support Levon and Josh and everybody and the panelists. And we look to see you again tomorrow, Friday, right? For the Premier League, because the Premier League is back. So the guys will be here tomorrow for the Premier League. Big game between Liverpool and Arsenal. So looking forward to that. All right. So again, big up everybody in the comment section and big up yourself, Shakes. And we'll see you guys next time.